YouTube? It's your boy TJ and the homie
Monster. What's up, world?
Yeah, he back again, man. Today we're gonna be reacting to Fetty Wap busted for a multi-million-dollar drug operation, bro.
Oh, it's going down.
Yeah, I already know. They said they caught bro with some fentanyl and 1.6 mil, nigga. I didn't know Fetty Wap had that much money still on the side, bro.
Yeah, it sounds legit.
That's why that nigga wasn't putting out music.
Yeah, I was about to say, you ain't heard that nigga no word. It ain't like he was starving.
Nigga was in the trap. He was in the trap with his
trap queen. What you said?
Straight up. But I'm ready to jump into this, bro.
Let's go.
Fetty Wap was one of the hottest stars in the rap game at one time after Trap Queen went viral back in 2014. But now, the rapper is facing the possibility of life in prison after police arrested him along with 5 other men right before performing at Rolling Loud in New York.
Yeah, they got 5 other niggas
on
too.
Thursday, October 28th, Fetty Wap was scheduled to perform at the Rolling Loud Festival at Citi Field in Queens, New York. But before he went on stage, he got arrested by the FBI on federal drug charges.
Damn, the FBI came got his ass.
The big boys, they say, oh yeah.
They got a 98% conviction rate. When they come get your ass, they already got you, bro. Damn.
For some reason they told you the rappers now. It's like, shit, you a rapper.
But you know what? You know P. Dice, you remember when they kicked P. Dice out of the group? P. Dice probably sitting back like, see? I ain't had shit to do with that shit, nigga. I'm the next one.
You ain't heard nothing from P. Dice either?
What do you call broke, though? Because he can go, I doubt he's broke, but he can go from where he was to being regular, like us. We ain't
That's
broke, you know?
That's broke.
What it depends what you saying. Like broke,
I was saying broke as nigga, you was just making
yeah.
a million, you know what I mean, a million a show or whatever. And now you
making. Oh, you talking about that? Well, he wasn't making $1 million a show.
But I'm just saying, it's almost like where was you and where you are now? To me, if you go down, then not up, you lose.
Yeah, he definitely in the negative, 100%.
New York. But before he went on stage, he got
But
arrested
he on the negative too.
for federal drug charges.
Well, nah,
according to legal documents from TMZ, Fetty and 5 other men were all arrested on charges of distributing more than 100 kilos of coke, crack, heroin, fentanyl all across Long Island and New Jersey. Police said the drugs were bought on the West Coast and then smuggled back east using stash spots instead of used USPS vehicles. Police records also claim that during their investigation,
they got 100 keys.
That's not broke.
Nigga, I know they found 16 keys. He said 100 keys.
I swear that's what he said. To me, that's not broke.
Island and New Jersey. Police said the
kilos.
drugs were bought on the West Coast and then smuggled back east using stash spots instead of used USPS vehicles. Police records also claim that during their investigation, they found over $1.5 million in cash, 16 keys of cocaine, 2 keys of heroin, as well as fentanyl pills and multiple guns. All the men involved, including Fetty, are facing a minimum of 10 years up to life in prison if convicted. Fetty Wap's
Can you imagine Fetty Wap doing 10 years, bro?
Yeah, he look like he get the 10 years. Look at that picture right there.
That shit crazy, bro. But I listened to some shit on Clubhouse, bro. One of his brothers, I don't know if it was his brother, it could have just been a nigga rapping with him. But dude was saying, hey, Fetty Wap had nothing to do with no fucking fentanyl, bro. He had nothing to do with no fentanyl. I'm like, what about the other shit? Nigga?
Yeah, you got to say the other thing. Like, oh, my ear just weird. He said he had nothing to do with the fentanyl.
Yeah, he was talking to Whack 100 like, my brother, I know my brother had nothing to do with fentanyl. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit, crazy.
Navarro Gray told the press that we pray this is all just the biggest understanding and hope that Fetty will be released soon so we can clear things up as soon as possible. According to Timothy D. Sinney, the district attorney of Suffolk County, New York, the defendants used Southern Long Island as their base of operations to run a multi-million-dollar interstate drug ring. He accused Fetty and his crew of being wholesale drug dealers who trafficked millions of dollars worth of narcotics across state lines and sold them to smaller dealers who flipped the drugs on the street. Charges against 3 other men in the case were already filed back in June 2020. The DEA announced charges against 23-year-old Anthony Sinjay of Passaic, a former New Jersey corrections officer, as well as 26-year-old Brian.
Oh yeah, they got a former correction officer in they gang, bro. In they squad.
A lot of correction officers be crooked. That's what I be telling. That's why when people make fun of Rick Ross, I was like, what? I don't understand that because I know a lot of street dudes that become CEOs just to do stuff for the gangs inside it.
Yeah, he said, because I remember Rick Ross saying his gang told him to do that.
Right,
They need
and a
more
lot of
people.
them, I have seen a lot of them do that.
They said we need more people infiltrating the system. You feel me?
I have seen a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. I have seen that. So I was confused. Like, I was like, is that something new that you were...
Well, here's the thing. Have you heard Rick Ross doing any dirt?
No, because he's
So
acting like a boss.
Yeah, but who knows? But he wasn't doing no ball shit when he was a damn CEO.
How you know?
He wasn't on no ball shit because he said his OG told him to do the shit.
Right, but what was he doing?
CEOing. If you're a CEO, you getting paid $12 an hour. You ain't
Right,
no
but
you ain't no ball shit.
You don't know what he was doing for his people in there.
Nigga, nobody didn't come out and say he did anything.
Right? Why would they say that? Why would they snitch on?
Nah, not a snitch. Say, hey, salute to my nigga. Rick Ross definitely held it down in there. You know what I mean?
I guess now they can because it's been some years, but
Oh, they said I got a pistol on me. I got 100 bands in the house. Oh, but Rick Ross, I ain't saying shit. Nah, nigga, come on. They ain't gonna tell on themselves and not tell
right.
on
But
it.
what I'm saying is maybe he did something to hold them down to the point they're not gonna tell that.
Real talk. I fought with Rick Ross. But I mean, the point that he was a CEO has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Cause hey, these days it's getting to be the word you gotta start being used to seeing everything, rats, all different types of shit, and you just gotta take it to where they ain't did nothing to me type shit. You know what I mean?
That's what I've been like because you don't know the stories.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
That's why I said I try to stay away from it because unless I was there, you didn't do me wrong.
So you focus is not.
No, I never liked the music.
Just listen. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on, we gonna get back to it. But I ain't gonna lie. His music was bumping for a minute, bro. His music was bumping.
That's why I said you liked it.
I fuck with the music. The day that this nigga went to Breakfast Club and said all that bullshit about his team trying to get on, I knew something was wrong. I was like, hold up, bro. I called all this shit out. I said, nah, he running from the police with it, or he trying to something about to happen. Something about to pop off. When at that point I started, cause everything I liked about his music, he just kicked out of. I like the gang shit behind it.
I just felt like he wasn't real from the jump. It's just something in me from being, it's just something in me.
I know he wasn't real, nigga. Right?
It's
It wasn't real.
It's like if I got a question that if you real about this, then I'm not listening to your music. You talking about bang bang, shoot 'em up, da da da, and you don't even look like you would shoot a water gun.
Shit, nah. Like, be honest with you, some of the fakest rappers can get the party crunk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
I
I'm not talking about getting the party crunk. What I'm talking about is
party music.
When it came down to this, like everybody act shocked. Like they act shocked because they heard his music and they just felt like he was real, so they were shocked. I wasn't shocked what 6ix9ine did.
No, I wasn't shocked. I was shocked that these niggas let it happen to him.
Yeah,
I was shocked that these niggas let that shit happen because I know we're gonna get somebody. And these the niggas he get. It wasn't no nigga that we don't know of that was just hanging with them low key. He got the niggas that was in everybody's face. This shit crazy. That was shocking. I could see some other shit. Him stitch on some little low key nigga. That was shocking. He got shotty, bro.
Like, I wonder where Fetty Wap went. So this makes sense. Yeah, this makes sense.
And Sullivan of Lake Grove, New York, and 47-year-old Anthony Leonardi of Coram, New York. Charges were also brought against 2 other men on the same day as Fetty Wap, including 26-year-old Robert Leonardi, the brother of one of the men previously arrested, and 26-year-old Gavon Wiggins. Prosecutors say that the Leonardi brothers, along with Sullivan and Wiggins, set up the purchase and shipment of the drugs from the West Coast. They accused Fetty Wap of acting as a kilogram-level redistributor. Anthony Sinjay is accused of moving the cocaine to New Jersey to be distributed. Police believe that Brian Sullivan and Anthony Leonardi's son, James Sosa, was running the operation. They both got arrested last year and charged with working as major drug traffickers.
Damn, so that's where shit started right there.
It's not exactly clear what Fetty Wap's involvement was. Based on the news reports, it sounds like Fetty was getting keys from the West and then used his connections in the streets.
At that time, we heard even less of Fetty. So the last year when they first locked them niggas up, Fetty was real low key up until then. But until recently, he was supposed to be working on an album and coming out with some shit like warming people up for his album. Then this shit happened.
His hit song is this.
What you mean?
The Trap Queen.
Oh, Trap Queen. Yeah. Dude, that shit's starting to be real, bro. You gotta stop watching. And what you been an artist, bro. Watch what you
Right, but what I'm saying is, it's hard. Like, he's a real street dude. So he got some millions. His first mind was, man, I'm good now. All I gotta do is flip some drugs. I can see it. I can see it because I see a lot of people talk like that. Like, all they need is that first million, and then they good in the streets.
Yeah, because imagine this, bro. Having $1 million, right? Then you got $1 million. Now your income going down, but you still holding on that $1 million. And your bills is $60,000 a month. How long is $1 million gonna last? $60,000 a month, nigga. That's just a little over a year, nigga. You gotta find some way. And right now you bringing in $20,000 a month, music wise. Come on now, come on. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. When you get, I know a lot of them. They go to keys. They get a lot of keys and become the. They think, oh, I'm the only one out here with millions, so now I'm the big drug king.
Yeah. Everybody will. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You ain't even gotta try. As soon as everybody know that you selling drugs, oh, the star, the celebrity, we listen to music, we going after him. That's what dude did from New Boys. The New Boys, you know, the New Boys nigga. Dude was selling weed. He said he fell off, bro. He started selling weed and shit, bro. Everybody was copying just because it was him.
Right.
You know what I mean? That shit crazy.
The flip is to local dealers, but for now, it's hard to tell how much he was really involved. Fetty Wap has been pretty low-key the past few years. Despite his success early on in his career, he was born and raised in Patterson, New Jersey.
Bro should never start growing the dreads, man. He should just kept his regular shit. One.
So he lost his left eye, which later gave him a unique look. He went to Eastside High School in Patterson, but dropped out to chase a music career. He started rapping, taking music seriously around 2013. At first, he was just rapping, but later switched to singing because he wanted to stand out. He always had the nickname Fetty because he was a well-known hustler in his hood and was always trying to get money. He threw the WAP on the end when he started rapping, which was a tribute to Gucci Mane, who called himself Goo-Wop.
Everybody rock with Gucci, you know what I mean?
In early 2014. The song was the lead single from his debut mixtape.
I knew that. That was a real trap song, nigga. That was a hood gangster song.
It racked up millions of plays on SoundCloud. This secured him a deal with 300 Entertainment with distribution through Atlantic Records in November 2014. Fetty was included on the XXL 2015 freshman class list with rappers like Vince Staples, Shock Glizzy, and Gold Link. After that, he dropped his next single, 679, featuring members of his Remy Boys crew, Monty and P. Dice.
Man, salute to my nigga P. Dicey, man. But P. Dicey did do it. Well, I heard the situation is a little crazy. But all I know is I remember fucking Fetty Wap was responding to what the hell P. Dicey said. And the dude was just laid back. Yeah, you peasants. You know what I mean? Talking like that and shit. Bro, I was like, what the fuck? He didn't call him a peasant, but the nigga was laid back. Might as well have been calling him a peasant. Talking to himself in third person and shit. Like, I'm like, oh, this nigga think he the shit. You feel me?
But you know how it feels when you feel like you do all the work and then somebody else don't do all the work as you, but then they think they're just as equal as you. Sometimes in the moment, you let them know that, hey, come on now.
We had people in our group that was kind of like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't want to show up to none of the shows.
And then try to call you out in public. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the same.
Oh yeah. Fuck that.
You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes he just got too big for
them niggas motherfucking got issues, bruh. Them niggas motherfucking. I thought these niggas got some type of emotional. I don't know, bro.
But that's what I'm trying to find out with every click. Like, you hear what Kanye talking about Big Sean?
Nigga, you watched the whole, you watched the whole interview. I watched the whole fucking interview,
saying,
bro.
And I thought that click was tight. He talked about the singer, John Legend. I thought that click was tight. I didn't know.
You never know, yeah.
And Nelly and the Saint Lunatics, they're beefing. That's why I said, man, the group.
That's a crazy situation.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This group stuff, people think they do more than others, and others think they bigger.
All that little shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. So ain't no telling what was going on with the little Big O stage. That's why I said our little group shit, I think it stopped around the perfect time. Because we was old enough, everybody had their own of what they see about the group. Everybody had their own, you know what I mean? So at that point, when they're, like right now, Migos right now, and I'm hoping they stay together, but Migos, they got their own little swag now. You know what I mean? It ain't the Bandit, it's their own little swag, so shit. but they got it perfectly to where they dropping their singles and then they come back with that. You know what I mean? So shit.
The song peaked at number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, his second highest charted single after Trap Queen. Fetty would later fall out with P. Dice over a beef with another Patterson rapper named Tax G.
Tax G.
Tax G claimed Fetty Jackson's style, rocking blonde dreadlocks, and looked just like him. The rapper called Fetty a copycat, but his beef was really with P. Dice. So, Tax G said if Fetty kicked P. Dice out of the group, they could squash the beef. Fetty ended up kicking Dice out of the group, but said it wasn't just because of the beef with Tax G. He said that Dice only wanted to come around for big shows and wasn't putting in the work to build the Remy Boys brand.
That's exactly what I
When
said.
679 dropped, he wanted an even split for the performances together, even though Fetty Wap was the one bringing in all the fans. So
see how
Fetty
crazy
came out
that
of the group,
sound?
and his verse wasn't featured on the live version of the song. But the internal beef
That's crazy.
slowed down his grind. In July 2015, he dropped his third single, My Way, which peaked at number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100. The song got remixed by Drake, which gave it a major boost. So, it seemed like Fetty Wap was taking over the rap game, and every single he dropped did massive numbers. He was the first male artist with 3 songs in top 20 spots on Billboard since Eminem set the record in 2013. So for a while, it seemed like Fetty Wap couldn't be stopped and was on his way to being one of the biggest stars of this generation. But when you blow up overnight and experience so much success early on in your career, it's hard to keep up that momentum forever. Fetty dropped his debut commercial album, Fetty Wap, in September 2015.
That's what I had.
The album debuted at number 1 on Billboard because it was supported by 4 chart-topping singles: Trap Queen, 679, My Way,
4
and Again.
bangers on
A
there.
lot of fans said the album lacked versatility, and it seemed like Fetty was just making different versions of the same song over and over. But it was still a commercial
That was the
success, selling
problem.
hundreds.
All this shit started sounding the same, bruh. It's shit, but that's it. That Remy Island and the shit, Island, whatever the fuck. I'll fuck with that, but after that, shit starts sounding the same, bro.
That's how I feel about like the baby now. It's like,
The baby,
yeah.
not Lil Baby, the baby.
Kind of both of them. They kind of both blend and starting to sound the same.
I ride with Lil Baby though. Lil Baby is that nigga, bro.
Yeah, he brings the vibe, and what he says is real. I'm not gonna
T
discredit
Grizzly, that nigga too,
that.
bro.
Right, but I'm just saying his style. It's like it's not like it's not a switch up. It's like he's starting to basically, okay, you a young nigga that got the money and bitches. It's like that's on every verse, and it's like I don't know how many times, you know what I'm saying? How many times you can hear some shit like that. I sold the drugs, I got the bitches. That's just like.
Who be doing that? You talking the baby?
And Little Baby, that's
Lil Baby?
like his verse would be basically
Nah, Lil Baby got some motivation shit, bro. I be motivated off Lil Baby, nigga. If you listen to his shit, bro, the nigga, what he got it all though, bro. When he said he know a preacher who, I can't remember what he said about a preacher and shit, but he said something about he know a preacher, bro.
I fuck with him because
he bring the griminess of the world
because he's like, I told my mama I'm grown. I left home at 16. That's yeah.
Who's that?
Little Baby.
Oh, okay.
Like he says some, but what I'm saying is the most pattern of it all is you get the drift. Okay, you got money, you got the business, and you got the fresh clothes.
Yeah, but that nigga, bro, he hitting every rapper's goal. Like he
Yeah, I'm talking about his grind is you can't hate.
he doing
on
some Floyd Mayweather
it.
shit.
Right, but what I'm saying is as far as styles, like when you hear them, it's almost like today. If
It's getting to where like Floyd, they're like, all right, we see you winning by points. Now do something different.
Yeah, that's
you know what I
basically
mean.
what
But I ain't been a Lil Baby fan that damn long, so I'm like, nigga, what I'm hearing this shit fire. You know
right,
what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying.
But you been listening to him since.
Yeah, I listened to his music since I first heard him because I was like,
yeah.
everybody was turning me on to him, so I was like, I checked him out. When I heard him, I was like, he's on some real stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm saying now it's getting to the point where it's like
You ain't fucking with it.
it's the same thing. I stopped listening to Wayne because of that. It's just like I know at the point you get money, it's like not much really to talk, but like you know what I'm saying? It's like you're consumers though. That's what I've been thinking about.
You listen to the whole album and shit. I ain't
Yeah, you like singles. You always been the single guy.
Yeah.
That's how you promoted us was like singles.
Single,
And how I
single.
always do something in this album.
Yeah,
My
cause
mom
you got
said-
like you got 3 albums. Yeah, right now it's single time though. Today.
Right, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah.
129,000 albums and earning Fetty 2 Grammy nominations. A few days after the album dropped, Fetty got into a motorcycle accident
I remember that.
killed him after being hit head-on by a car driving the opposite direction. Paramedics treated him at the scene, and he was brought to the hospital in stable condition. Over the years, he continued to do successful features. In 2015, he was featured on the Lil Dicky song Save That Money with Rich Homie Quan. Fetty also teamed up with pop group Fifth Harmony in 2016 for the track All In My Head, Flex, which also climbed to the top of the chart.
Yeah, that song was hard too.
Flex. That was my song. Bruh, you know Flex, nigga. Flex.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his song.
Yeah, bruh. I
didn't drop
let
that.
y'all know
I
I came out with a song called Flex, and it came out, and I did that shit 6 months before that song even dropped.
Yeah,
I just
but you
didn't
didn't
finish
finish
it.
it.
Yeah, but it's online right now at the end of. I got a snippet at the end of one of my songs, man. Comment down below. I'll let you know which one it is.
2016 for the track All In My Head, Flex, which also
Hey, y'all
climbed
can
to the
check
top
the
of the
dates.
charts.
Check the
Fetty's solo
dates.
songs ain't had the same kind of impact as his early hits.
You still
Around
dropped
1:20
that
a.m. on November 2nd, 2017, Fetty was arrested after being pulled over on a highway in Brooklyn. A cop saw him going over 100 miles per hour in a 2012 Mercedes. He was charged with drunk driving, reckless endangerment.
Nigga, I'll be honest with you. Say you just now made it in the game. Are you into like luxury cars or fast cars?
No,
Or you just gonna have a fucking Honda or some shit? Or BMW and shit?
I'm not gonna help BMW.
What are you gonna have? What kind of cars you gonna have?
I don't really want. That's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
so you gonna be walking everywhere? I mean, like, what kind of cars you gonna have though? Like, are they gonna be like regular Vol?
Like,
Like,
gonna be 2000 and whatever year it is car. But it's not
Like-
gonna be like no convertible. It's not gonna be no BMW. It's gonna be regular car because I'm just.
like a Toyota or Nissan and shit like that.
Well, I'm kind
You
of.
gotta at least
I'm
have
like
your
a Cadillac
Mercedes.
person,
Okay,
but,
Cadillac.
I feel you, you know
Like
what I'm
Escalade. You might have
Yeah,
like
you know
Escalade.
what I'm saying. I'm a Opala. You know what I mean? That type. Like I might get a.
A what?
You know what I mean? What's it?
Impala.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like trick one of them out, something like that.
Oh, like
that's,
the old school Impala.
Yeah,
Okay,
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
That's my mind state. Like I ain't never been one of the ones like, man, I want to get the BMW. I always wanted to have a bunch of old school trick out cars all the year I was born.
I just think you been like,
See what I'm saying? All the
just
year 1988 cars, all of them.
look. I
tricked
understand
out.
you been comfortable and you getting that, but I'm talking about say you make it in the game.
What?
MTV Cribs knocking on your door.
I'm gonna have
Wait,
all these
you about to just show us
1998
this? This is the card you going to show us right here?
Yeah, all my 1988 cars. Yeah, that's how. I
Oh,
do
okay.
that.
So you gonna be one of those have a bunch of big body.
Yeah, that's how I
Carlos.
always.
Okay.
do. But it's not like I.
You ain't gonna have no crazy.
No, I don't. I ain't never been like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said the way my mind stays.
I'm
trying to get
one,
money
nigga.
and trying to turn that. I'm trying to turn that almost without doing the drug thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to flip that money. You know what I'm saying? So
Nigga.
it's like
Nigga.
I'm hitting
I ain't
property.
never, look, nigga, property's definitely.
I'm
definitely,
starting restaurants. I'm thinking of all type of.
I ain't talking about to where that will get in the way of a hustle.
Yeah, but see what I'm trying to say.
No, you put it like it's gonna get in the way. Of
I got a plan. You know what I'm saying? This first check
Alright, yeah.
is to make 10 more checks. After that 10 more checks,
There you go.
when you come to my crib, then you gonna see me stunting.
Oh, you on some other shit. I'm over here talking about you.
You
All
talking
right,
about
that, all
what's
right.
the first
Now
check?
you're stuck. No, not first check. Oh, did I say first check?
Yeah, you was like,
Alright,
you
take
know,
that
what
first
you
check,
gonna,
first check,
that's
first
what I'm
check out the
saying.
way,
It's
first
gonna be
check
like
out the
10
way.
checks before I even spend.
Check first check at the way. That when you said 10 times we're gonna flip that 10 times down, be just that check.
Yeah, that check is
What
gonna,
kind of whoops you gonna have?
Man, I'm gonna have some.
Look at this nigga.
I'm gonna have some shit that's invisible and fly, man. I'm trying to tell you. When I stunt after that 10, oh boy, man, I'm trying to tell you. They gonna be like, why is car invisible and fly? Yeah, what? Dropping money at the sky like that.
That shit crazy. Yeah,
That's how I'm gonna flex, but I'm not gonna flex that big until I do it. 'Cause
Yeah. So you gonna get Tesla then?
if that's what I have to have right
Tesla
now,
look like it's gonna be the first car that does that shit. Nigga.
that flies.
Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is that's how my mindset is after that 10 check. I'm gonna stunt
Shit
like
crazy.
that.
Test Jeff. Look, you ain't. Oh look, we gonna gotta get back into this. We ain't talking about other shit. Oh, you know, later. Let's get it.
For 100 miles per hour in a 2012 Mercedes. He was charged with drunk driving, reckless endangerment, aggravated unlicensed operation of a motor vehicle, illegally changing lanes, and drag racing. He later said that the charges were exaggerated, but he did have 2 shots of cognac before driving. It was 2 a.m. and there was no cars on the highway, but he decided to drive home. But other than that, Fetty's kept a low profile over the last few years. He's continued to drop music and recently released his second studio album, The Butterfly Effect, on October 22nd, just a week before he got arrested. It's been 6 years since he dropped his first album, and this project was supposed to be a comeback album.
I told you he just dropped
Fetty
the
Wap
album.
caught up in the legal
Oh.
that could end
So
the
that's
world.
why I said I don't trust
He's
this
facing
stuff.
some pretty serious
You
charges.
get locked up when your album come out? I don't know.
Street affiliated rapper.
Oh,
living a double
no.
life.
That's
Now,
real
they
shit.
ain't granted Fetty's bond, and he's
Yeah,
coming
but
behind bars,
I have
and
a
he's
hard.
supposed to be processed.
It's hard to know
More info will
now.
probably come
Because
out
all this
once
shit
the reference
is
is
a
judged.
joke.
So stay posted for updates.
Wayne took a picture with the president and got off. This shit's a joke.
That was crazy. That was straight bogus. Well, not bogus because I don't want to see nobody.
Right, but I'm just saying, celebrities in the government are cool. You don't never know what the hell going on.
Oh yeah, that shit crazy, bro. But yeah, man, this was crazy, man. This gave us a real informed look on what's really going on with
But I
the
wish him
boy
the best,
Fetty
you know.
Wap,
I hope
man.
he get off this shit and he make good music. But
Free Fetty, man, because bro, I did not think Fetty would went down like this. But I do want to know this: he did get in a song with 6ix9ine though. You remember that song he did with 6ix9ine and Ace Boogie with the hoodie? Hey, Ace Boogie gotta watch out, man. Ace Boogie, they got 6ix9ine. They got your boy Fetty Wap, bro. Boogie with the hoodie. Hopefully
They coming
you're
after
100%, bro. Hopefully you're 100% not doing nothing wrong. You feel me?
they got Melly,
Yeah, they got Melly. They got a couple niggas.
they got Young Boy.
Shit crazy.
They been getting there. Oh, that's why I said rappers is like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's becoming a drive. They hitting you with the what is it? The conspiracy or what is that with the big boy name?
Rico.
Yeah, they hitting you with the Rico. It's like they ain't playing. They coming down with the big boy.
It's almost a guaranteed lockup. Like if you need to reach your quota and you're a police officer, nigga, pull over a fucking rapper. You know what I mean? Guaranteed. You know what I mean? They playing it like that. These niggas
That's what I'm
records
saying. It's
are
kinda-
getting fucked up. You get a rapper, dude, your records getting fucked up.
And all they want is money from you.
And if anything happened, now imagine if anything happened around you, they're gonna tie it into you. Member of so and so entourage, so and so entourage, so and so. You bring your name into shit. Murder happened at TJ's favorite restaurant. TJ's favorite restaurant get on the news because so and so. You know, they're like, damn, don't be tying me into this shit. I know this motherfucker. What's up? Come on.
This.
The fuck?
That's exactly
Ain't
how
nothing
it
to do with
happens.
that.
But that's how your name got to be brought at one time.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. Free the boy Fetty Wap. If y'all want another one of these, make sure this video gets 75 likes, man. This video gets 75 likes. We gonna react to the comment that y'all like the most. You feel me? That's all I got. I'm out this thing.